Poppin' Poppers? In today's video, we're going to be going over my SDCC Funko Pop haul. So let's get right into it. So this past week was San Diego Comic-Con, which brought in a bunch of exclusive Funko Pops to each retailer. And there was so, like when I say there were so many Pops, it's all over the place. There were so many Pops announced at Fun Days. There's so many different lines that I really am excited for. Personally, I'm super excited for the Trolls line. I think it was a really unique idea having troll pops with actual troll hair. So that's going to be pretty awesome. I'll probably pick up a couple of those, maybe like one or two. I'm also super excited for the Pop Around the World line, which was announced at Fun Days. Basically what it's going to be is just pops from different areas around the world. You can see the 5 on the screen right now if I do put a picture up. There you go, you can see the 5 that they're making. I think this has a lot of potential. I'm super excited to see what Funko can do with this in the future. There's also a lot of awesome pops that people could get at Fun Days. There was 2 Rick and Morty Freddy Funko pops that were released. A 6,000 piece normal Freddy Funko as Rick, and then a 3,000 piece Freddy Funko as Toxic Rick. So I'll try and get those. Probably won't be getting them. If I see them at Fan Expo, the 6,000 piece one is not as expensive as the 3,000 piece one. So I'm going to try and get the 6,000 piece one if I can, and if it's at Fan Expo. But before we get into the actual haul, let's just take a look at some of the exclusives from this year. This photo is made by Marvel Pop Hunter on Instagram, so all credit for this photo, or this like spreadsheet, goes to him. So starting on top left corner, we have GameStop. There's a lot of awesome pops released at GameStop, some that I wanted. Personally, I wanted the teal chrome Batman, the orange cone would have been cool, the King of Kodos, and the Rick and Morty character Gluty. I ended up not getting King of Kodos because there was only like 1 or 2, and I didn't end up going SDCC Funko Pop hunting. So I got 2 pops that I got one actually the day after all the pops started hitting stores, and then one was brought to me by someone. I'll talk about that after. Teal Chrome Batman, there's only like a couple at each store as well, so I didn't end up getting any of those. It would have been pretty cool to get some of those, but it's not something I really wanted. If I missed out on it, I'm not that bummed out about it. If I missed out on the Rick and Morty one, I would have been very bummed out, but got that one. I'll show that off in a second. Walgreens got Wong. Now, one thing I do want to point out is for any of the Canadian collectors that have stores like FYE, Target, Walgreens, and they don't ship to Canada, or their shipping's really expensive, and there's no way for you to really get the exclusives from the stores. Toys R Us is getting in a lot of the SDCC exclusives, so they might still have a couple. I'll put a picture on the screen. I went to Toys R Us. There was Tracksuit Jerry, Derek Zoolander, and Scott Howard. And someone I posted on Instagram, and someone also pointed out that the tag underneath, I think it was Scott Howard, said Wong. So Wong was also released to Toys R Us. So if you're looking for any of those exclusives, they're $20 at Toys R Us. And also when it's at Toys R Us, I noticed that they were getting in a lot of other exclusives. So I'll just take a look at the picture so I can name some for you. So in this picture, you can see some comments such as the new Batman 80th Anniversary Pops. You can see the Scott Howard there in the bottom right. You can see the new spoiler season, the new second wave of the Stranger Things Pops, which includes Joyce, Mike, 11, Will the Wise. Yeah, those ones. But the thing that stood out to me the most was that the 10 inches at the top there. So you can see those 10 inches. There's Jack, Toothless, and Thanos. I've seen some other stores getting in other ones. But the thing that's really cool that Toys R Us is starting to get in American exclusives. So if you're a Canadian collector and you're looking for any of the 10 inches, just go to Toys R Us. They'll have most of them there. Most of the newer ones they'll have there. I thought that was pretty cool. They're a little bit pricey since Toys R Us does buff up their prices for Funko Pops a little bit. I think the common's like $15, and then the SDCC Pops were $20. But I think that's pretty cool that they're getting in American exclusives. I didn't get a picture of it, but there was also Ducky, which is exclusive to Target, and Bunny, which was exclusive to FYE, the flocked of those 2 from Toy Story 4. Those were there as well. I thought that was pretty cool that they got those in. So yeah, Toys R Us was loaded. They also had a Black Canary, which was exclusive to Emerald City Comic Con, shared exclusive with Walgreens. That one I know a lot of people had a hard time getting, and it was really bad damaged. There was at least 10 there probably, I would have to say, at Toys R Us, and they're all in perfect condition. I didn't pick it up because I don't really collect DC Pops. I'll collect a few Batmans here and there if I found them cool. But that's there if you guys are still looking for that. Your local Toys R Us might have it. But yeah, if you're looking for any American exclusives, just check your local Toys R Us. They might have a couple. It was really a jackpot for me, so yeah. From Hot Topic, there wasn't much I really wanted. I might have picked up Mr. Prickle Pants if I seen him. I might end up going tomorrow. This is being recorded on Sunday, so I might end up going maybe before Hot Cash ends. I might go and use my Hot Cash on some San Diego Comic-Con Pops since they are eligible for Hot Cash right now. So I might pick up Mr. Prickle Pants, and yeah, that's the only one I really wanted from Hot Topic. Toy Tokyo didn't have anything I wanted. Entertainment Earth, it would have been cool to get the Quint in Jaws or Shark. That would have been pretty cool. Think Geek, nothing. Box Lunch had the Carl and Ellie 2-pack, which I wouldn't mind, but once again, if I didn't get it, it's fine. Barnes & Nobles didn't have anything cool. They had the Gold Demogorgon, which, good job, Funko. Yeah, real unique. Snoopy would have been cool, but not really a big fan of the Peanuts. FYE, a Tracksuit Jerry, I definitely got that one. SDCC 19, I wasn't going to be getting any of those, and I don't really want any of them. Amazon Chuckles would have been pretty cool. Don't really watch Toy Story. I didn't watch Toy Story 4, so didn't get it anyways. I could have gone it was still up for a long time. Funko Shop, they don't ship to Canada, but I would have liked the Toucan, maybe Batman, and maybe the HR Puffin stuff. Those two, the HR Puffin stuff, I don't really know what that is, but it looks cool to me, so I kind of want to get that. But the Toucan and the Batman were really cool, and I wanted to get those. And then Walmart had the Big Bang Theory Pops. I wanted to get Sheldon. My Walmart might still have it. I'll check eventually. And Lululemon would have been pretty cool as well, because I know the glow on the Lululemon was pretty awesome. And then they also had the Conan Pops, which I tried to get each and one of those. I didn't get any, so that's a bummer. I really wanted the Iron Man one. And then Target had the Zoolander and Scott Howard. I seen those on my Toys R Us, didn't get them. Don't really want them. But yeah, personally, this year, San Diego Comic-Con didn't have that many pops I wanted. I know a lot of people weren't happy with San Diego Comic-Con this year because there wasn't that many unique pops. And personally, I think all these pops are really well designed. They all look really awesome. They're just not in my, they're not my preference. I don't really like any of these pops. They're not from any of the fandoms I collect. So I didn't really collect any. I didn't really get any of the pops this year. It would have been pretty cool to get some of these that I did want, but I'm trying to save some money to actually finish my Rick and Morty line, which I'm getting really close to. I think I'm about like 6 or 5 pops away. So yeah, this year was pretty awesome. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but personally for me, I think they did a really good job this year, and all the pops and everything is really well done. Overall, I got 2 pops from San Diego Comic-Con and 1 comment I'll throw in the video as well since it's here. So yeah, let's dive right into the haul. And that was a long intro. Alright, so the first pop that I picked up from Toys R Us was Bulbasaur. This is $4.53 in Pop Games. This is the 3rd Pokemon pop to be made, or 2nd actually. I have Pikachu. I was about to say I have Pokemon. I have Pikachu. I have Charmander. And this was the 2nd pop to be revealed. And I needed this one still. I can't believe I got Charmander before Bulbasaur. But I ended up getting him, so I'm super excited for that. They also announced a new Squirtle pop, which is coming very soon. I'm super excited for that one. I'll definitely be picking that one up. And yeah, this is a really awesome pop. I wanted this for a while. And like I said in my Squirtle video, if you watch that, I think this line has a lot of potential. There's a lot of different characters I want to see from this line. Like Venusaur, I would like to see. Charmander, I would like to see a Snorlax. All those things would be cool. Blastoise, it would be awesome to see those pops. But for now, I'm really happy with the actual Pokemon pops that they're making. Hopefully one day I can get those 10-inch Pokemon pops. But yeah, let's unbox this guy. This guy comes with 2 inserts, I guess. Yeah. So here we have Bulbasaur. I think they did a really good job on this pop. Honestly, probably my favorite Pokemon pop so far. Squirtle being up there as well. Squirtle definitely, as soon as that thing comes out, I'm definitely going to be grabbing that. Or as soon as I see it. Because I said the same thing for this guy and I didn't end up getting him as soon as he came out. So this is a really well done pop. There's so much detail in this pop. I like the little random spots on him so that way it's not just a straight green color. They really did a good job in his mouth. There's some depth in his mouth and it looks like he has a tongue and he has like this 2 teeth. I think they did a really good job in this pop. It's a complex pop, but since it's so complex, that's what makes it so awesome. I'm super happy that I got to pick this one up. I know it's not a San Diego Comic-Con pop. I just wanted to throw it in the video since I had it here. And yeah, there we have Bulbasaur. So next up, we have a new character from Season 4 of Rick and Morty, which we haven't learned about yet. There is a small clip that was released at San Diego Comic-Con by Rick and Morty that allowed us to take a closer look at this new character and the beginning part of the episode. So I thought that was pretty cool. Not the beginning part. It was like some sort of clip from the episode. I thought that was pretty cool that they were able to do that. Funko was holding out on announcing the 2 Rick and Morty pops until they came out with that clip. And Rick and Morty announced it themselves. So as soon as Rick and Morty announced the actual clip, Funko had announced the 2 pops. So starting off, here we have Gluty. So here we have Gluty 2019 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. This is exclusive to GameStop, EB Games. Yeah. I didn't go out the first day. I wouldn't have been able to get this one. There's only like 3 or 4 going to each EB Games around me. So I got really lucky with this one because my brother's friend Leo was at the store. So shout out to Leo if you're watching for hooking me up with this, a really good deal for this pop. I'm super happy to have this because I didn't go San Diego Comic-Con hunting that day. Like I said, I was busy. So I didn't really want any pops, so I'm happy with this one. This is pretty much the only one I wanted. And Tracksuit Jerry is going to end up ordering offline but I got really lucky with that one from Toys R Us. So yeah, here we have Gluty. This is from the new episode. Fun fact of the day, this character is actually voiced by Taika Waititi. I think I said that right. He is the creator, the director of the Thor Ragnarok movie and another Thor movie. I thought that was pretty cool that they included him in Rick and Morty. But yeah, let's unbox this guy. So this guy does come with a stand. It looks like he might need it. He doesn't actually need a stand. I take that back. On his front head, immediately off the bat, you can see that it says, "Do not develop my app." He has 2 eyes on each side, so there's 4 eyes total. It seems like he has like a little mustache thing. I don't know what to call it, like right between his eyes. He has a microphone, a headset connected to his head. It's only on one side though. I don't know how that works. Okay. He's in his little like tracksuit, same thing that Jerry's wearing. And on his tracksuit, it's like a heart, and then inside the heart's 2 hands making a heart like this. So, yeah, you can see that. And I think the reasoning behind there being a heart, because in the actual clip that they revealed at San Diego Comic-Con, on the wall, on the whiteboard, it said that they're making an app for love finders, which is like to find someone for Jerry since Jerry's so lonely and depressed. I don't know. Yeah, but I think Jerry hired this guy to help him develop an app called Love Finders, and that's why it's on his tracksuit. And yeah, on his tracksuit shows a heart because it's Love Finders. I don't know, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool I noticed that in the clip when that came out. But yeah, here we have Gluty. This will be probably in the first episode of Rick and Morty, I want to say, since that's the clip that they announced. I don't know yet. We don't know yet. But yeah, he is the app developer for for Jerry in making his Love Finders app. So yeah, here we have Gluty. So next up, we have a pop I didn't actually think I was going to be able to get since I am in Canada and FYE doesn't ship to Canada, and that is Tracksuit Jerry. This is a really awesome pop. It's in the same line as Gluty. It's in this new line. From this new line, I'm just missing Exoskeleton Snowball. I seen him in my Hot Topic. I didn't want to grab it. It was $30. $30 for a pop. I know I could have used Hot Cash, but it's okay, because I'll probably just find it at EB Games, and I have a lot of EB Games cards that I need to use since I got them all from Christmas, and they're all just sitting there, and I have to use them, so I'm just waiting for it to go to EB Games. It shouldn't be that hard to get. So here we have Tracksuit Jerry. This is from the same clip as Gluty. He's wearing the same tracksuit as Gluty, so I think that was pretty cool. This is the second Jerry pop to be made, and I'm really surprised about that, because there's a lot of other Jerrys that they could have made. Possibly the snail Jerry from that one episode where, I don't know what the episode was called, but it was like Jerry and Beth went to couples therapy, and then they put the thing on their head, which made them think of what the other person is. I'll put a picture up on the screen. They could have made the buff Jerry, they could have made the snail Jerry. It would have been cool either way. So here we have Jerry. Definitely going to have to put him on the stand that he comes with. Since he doesn't stand, he has such a small body for a head. That's the Funko Pop title. This is just a basic Jerry pop. He has his tracksuit on, he has his hand up, he's smiling, he has some sort of expression on his face. I think they did a really good job on this pop. It's a complex pop. I can't really say much about it. It's, like I said, it's complex. I love it. It's Rick and Morty pop. So yeah, it's a complex pop. There's not much to say about it. I think this one's much more detailed. There's like so much detail in his face and his feet and stuff like that. It's really awesome. This one's just a basic human pop where it's just a head, and yeah. So yeah, there we have Jerry. And like I said, check your Toys R Us. They might still have some of the summer convention exclusives if you're looking for those. But yeah, there we have the 2 San Diego Comic-Con pops that I picked up. There was also the previews exclusive Pickle Rick, which some people are considering the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, because some of them are getting shipped out with the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive sticker, and some of them have a previews exclusive sticker. I'll definitely be grabbing that one. It's limited to 25,000 pieces. It's not going to be hard to grab. I don't even know why they put 25,000 pieces on the box. If it's that, like, much of a quantity, why put that in the box? I don't know, but I'm still going to be grabbing that one. But yeah, there we have Jerry and Gluty. It's going to be a really awesome addition to my Rick and Morty collection, which you can see back here. It's going pretty well. I'm just missing a couple pops. These 2 right here, this space right here is going to be for Swifty Rick and Swifty Morty. Swifty Rick was exclusive to Hot Topic. I didn't grab that one, so I'll probably be picking that one up off Kijiji for flipper prices. And then I'll definitely be grabbing the Barnes & Noble's Morty, which I ordered online. You should just expect an unboxing this week for that pop, so look out for that. And yeah, Rick and Morty. But anyways, guys, that's me for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video. Let me know in the comment section below, what did you grab for San Diego Comic-Con? Personally, this year, there wasn't too many pops that I wanted, so I decided to pick up the 2 Rick and Morty pops. And once again, shout out to Leo if you're watching. Thank you for the Gluty pop and hooking me up with it, so thank you. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time. Peace. Peace. I don't know why I always do this. Peace.